Welcome back. You join us on the move yet again. So behind us is Koh Phangan. We're on the ferry. We've not left yet. And I'd like to draw your attention to the back of the ferry. I'm not sure if all of this is still in operation. It looks like some sort of Victorian farming museum here. But yep, if it still works, it works. That's the main thing. We'll just have a quick look in there. So today we're going from Koh Phangan to the mainland. Then we've got a bus to the airport. We've got a flight to Bangkok. We've got a flight from Bangkok to Manila in the Philippines, and then we've got an internal flight when we get there. So it is currently 10 to 8 in the morning. We left the house about 6:30 to get here for the ferry, and then it's going to be about a 26-hour journey to get to where we're going. So you can be with us the whole way, but first let's see this ferry. I'm lost already. I went up to record the intro and I've managed to lose Jess. So while we're here, so this is the, you can see just pickup trucks everywhere on this island and then cargo lorries. But yeah, there's some fine feats of engineering going on here. I've never seen electrical cables held together with rope before, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go and try and find Jess. I actually stumbled across a VIP room here, which we're not in. We're in the cattle class upstairs. I thought upstairs was better, but yeah, I don't think it is. I'll show you what I mean. I think it's up here. So these are the amount of seats on the boat, and this is the amount of life rafts. This is also only the top deck. There's the main deck as well. So yeah, I don't know how that works. So Jess is behind me admiring the view. What she doesn't know is we've only got a standard ticket, but I'm going to look and see if I can speak to someone and upgrade to the VIP area here. Could have a couch each, and it's right next to the life raft, so we're going to be sorted. I'm not sure if there's a full restaurant service on board or not, but when I was snooping around, I saw obviously got the life jackets here, but then I saw the kitchen. Look at this. They'll do you some eggs, they'll do you some rice. Oh, delightful. Just sat down after coming out of that room. The smells give me the poke. That's fucking rough. Oh, come on. Here we go, ships ahoy. That's mainland Thailand there. So we'll be on the boat for 2.5 hours. When we get off, we're going to get ushered in a little minivan, and we're going direct to Suratani Airport, which is only a domestic airport. So that's why we've got to fly from Suratani to Bangkok before we can begin to leave Thailand. What a mission this is. But that's one of the issues when you're living in paradise. So after 2.5 hours, that's us nearly at the mainland. You can see it ahead just now. And I would like to point out that the area where we're sitting on the ferry has been quiet the entire time. So I'm going to unveil to you the people that are here. You've heard the term ghost ship before, and it gets banded around quite a lot. This literally feels like a ghost ship. When I arrived, I was like, oh, there's not enough lifeboats for everyone. Turns out we've got 5 each. What I'm going to do now as well is we have our bus tickets, but because we're stupid Farang backpackers, they've given us a little sticker as well, which is to ensure that we get on the right bus, because obviously they're completely sick and tired of people getting on the wrong buses and ending up in the wrong town. So I got my sticker on. Jess has got her sticker on. Oh, check out the boats over here. And it says airport on it, so fingers crossed we'll actually end up at the airport. So I'll show you the port as you arrive into mainland Thailand at Suratani. So we've got the Raja ferry there, and then we've got the pier here, which is one of my favourites. It looks like it's been abandoned for about 100 years, but this is where we disembark and we come along here, and then the buses should be waiting just there for us. Fingers crossed. Hi, just cancel my order for egg and chips, please. We're just about to land. So while the boat slowly turns around, I'd like to point out some of my favourite features. So we have the roof, which is like faulty bits, and there's a hole in it. So we've got that. This is tied together by a bit of rope. We've got this, which isn't that low down, but it's still not ideal. The light fittings, yeah, I don't know if they work or not. And yeah, it looks like, I'm not just pointing it out because I'm trying to find a shitty bit, like it all looks like that. love a view when we arrive somewhere. So it turns out there's no minibus, but we're going in the train. But we got here early, so we're going to get a seat. So how would you describe this mode of transport?
Car train?
Car train?
Car train.
We'll go with that. So believe it or not, we're actually in an airport cafe. I'm going to show you around just now. Now I got green curry and a roti, and it looks luminous. What is this you've got here?
Fermented pork.
Fermented pork. This place looks like something out of a Bald and Bankrupt video from when he was in the former Soviet Union. So it's now 3:30 in the afternoon. We got the ferry at 8 o'clock this morning, got to the airport at 12:30. We've been waiting for 3 hours. We're supposed to board soon, the plane's still not here. I've already had my first outfit change of the day. And we just got an email saying that the flight going from Manila in the Philippines to our final destination has been delayed by 2 hours. So it's going to be a long one. We're finally on the move, 10 to 4, and I can't see a plane. I don't know where it is we're going, but we're going down the stairs. And you keep it idiot-proof pointing you at the bus. It's like, well, where else are we going to go? So we've made it on the first flight. This is an hour-long flight. Then we've got to change airports when we get to Bangkok, and then it's a 7-hour wait until the next flight.
Fun.
So we're now in airport number 2 of the day, but we need to leave this one and cross Bangkok. I've just checked the traffic report just now. It's like an hour, just over an hour and 5, hour and 6 minutes to get to the other airport, and then we're flying from there tonight. But there's a shuttle bus because I went to the wrong airport before in Bangkok and I had to get a bus. So we're going to try and get the shuttle bus and save some cash here. So we're outside the taxi rank and we've found a sign for the shuttle bus. This is what we need. We try to decipher it. So what's, is that 116? No. If only there was someone to ask. Well, we found it. So there's a sign in English there. So you go up, you show your boarding pass for your next flight, they give you a sticker, and then you get a shuttle bus across the city, which saves, I don't know how much it is, but it's like an hour and 10 minutes, so quite the bargain. So we were rushed outside with a sense of urgency and purpose. We've been waiting for like 4 buses now. Yeah, still not quite sure what's going on. So we've got the sticker. They do like a sticker in Thailand. So there's one pulling up now. I'm guessing, oh, this has to be it. It says shuttle bus. Hey! So we made it, an hour and 40 minutes in the bus, and we're at airport number 3 today. And the contrast here, like this is one of the world's biggest airports. It's certainly one of the biggest in Southeast Asia. The contrast between this airport and the ferry port that we were at this morning is night and day. It's difficult to believe it's in the same country. Like, you've got all these flights, you've got international flights going all over the world, and yeah, I think there's 2 terminals here. And it's just insane. It's a complete transformation from what we saw this morning. We're going to try and find their check-in desk. I'd forgotten how busy this airport is. It's a complete labyrinth as well. So it's even worse from the inside. Like, it's just chaos everywhere. We're not used to this. Made it past security, no questions asked. So got the exit stamp. So this is what you see when you come through the airport here. It is, again, I said it before, night and day contrast between where we've been for the last couple months and then here. It's like being back in the real world. I'm walking around like a kid that's in the big city for the first time. The idea of seeing all these shops and all these shiny items after being on an island for 2 months is bewildering. I feel like I got out of jail. So I don't know if you can see behind me. So Jess does this every time we go to an airport. She walks up to a perfume stand and uses her nice posh English accent. It's like, oh, can I try a sample? And they're like, yes ma'am, of course you can.
She was stood watching me. I felt really bad.
Was it like you got caught?
I pretended to look at the price and everything.
Is it like you got caught shoplifting? So still at the airport, bored, delirious with tiredness. I saw this, right? And I said to Jess, I was like, oh, when was the last time you saw a payphone? And I was like, oh, when was the last time you used a payphone?
I've never used a payphone.
Maybe I'm
old.
I'm not that much older. I show my age now. I've not used a payphone in like 2 decades, but I have used one before. And you haven't.
I'm youthful.
So it's now 14 hours since we got on the first mode of transport. It's 16 hours since we got up. And we're on our, is this the third flight? Second flight? Second flight. We've still got another flight to go. So we're going to Manila just now. And then we've got a 7-hour layover. And then we've got a flight to somewhere. I've forgotten where. So let's just get this done. So I'm sure you've heard the phrase tin pot airline. This is literally a tin pot airline. I don't know how well you can see it. The wing's not even painted, and I can see rivet marks and sheet repairs on that engine cover. So we arrived at Manila at like what, half past 3 in the morning local time. So we're an hour ahead. So we arrived in Manila and then we got ferried out as soon as we cleared customs. We got straight through and we got chucked on this shuttle bus to the domestic airport. So it was like all these lanes going through the town. It was barely lit, so I couldn't get any footage of it. But we made it here to the domestic terminal, we think. We're going to go inside and check it out. It's now a new day. It is 20 to 6 in the morning. In 20 minutes that'll be 24 hours since we woke up, but we did lose an hour because we skipped forward, so it's 23 hours. We've got another 2.5 hours for our next flight, and then that's our final destination. But then we're still going to get the boat and the bus and all that type of stuff as well. But we've got coffee, we've got breakfast, we're ready to go. I think we should just stay in Manila. It's at that stage now. I did sleep for about 20 minutes because I fell asleep listening to a playlist on Spotify and I slept through 4 songs. So I'm going to round it up to 20 minutes. Feeling fresh. Don't smell fresh, feel fresh. So flight number 3, airport number 4 is already 2 hours late. Now they're shifting the gate last minute. Here we are, we're finally getting on 3rd flight, 4th airport, 26 hour of being on the go. How are you holding up?
Like my bed now.
Welcome to Katiklad, Boracay. The time is 30.
Oh, look at this for service. Getting an umbrella. Thank you. Oh, they should do this in Scotland, but not for the sun. Did we get to keep this? Oh, I'm getting sunburn on my right arm. You move. This is delightful. Is there a terminal? Is there anywhere we're going, or can we just run over that field and go to the water?
Such a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll show my sunglasses.
Can we overtake this woman? I'm burning. Jess went for the overtake technique. My fragile Scottish skin is in the sun.
Shut up, you're browner than I am.
At least I've got a hat and sunglasses on. I'm walking in a puddle. How strange. We have to be there. Yay! Oh, he's going to want his umbrella back now. I don't know. I think we should fight him. We're going to keep it. I reckon we could sell that for well, 50 baht back on the island. Check out his shades. Offer him some money for them. We'll get the shades. This it. This is exit. Baggage claim. Where?
Find your belt number.
Oh yeah, it's what carousel are we on? Is it just those two teenagers that are in charge? So we're now on our way to the ferry port. We opted for the tricycle as opposed to the minibus because they're probably more fun. But it seems like everyone's leaving at the same time. It is like a bumper car. You know the shows, like the bumper cars.
How do you know?
So after paying the tourist tax and getting a guide to show us to the boat, we're now being ushered onto the boat. So after 26 solid hours, after getting the ferry, the shuttle bus, the plane, the other plane, the boat, whatever else it was, it's all a blur now. But after 26 hours, made it from Koh Phangan to Boracay in the Philippines. And I should just be at the beach right about now. And I'll show you what I can see. There we go. So this is the start of it. So it's just down from the hotel where I'm staying. So I've made it. And it answers the question, can you do it? And you can, but it just takes ages. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm going to go and check in and I'm going to have a nap and then I'll show you more of the Philippines later on. Take it easy.